What is the meaning of human life? Have you ever thought about this question? This video will look at different ideas about the meaning and purpose of human life. We know that human beings exist, as human beings reveal themselves to other human beings. Human beings are particular objects that can be seen and touched. But is that all there is to human existence? Douglas Adams, in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, suggests, tongue-in-cheek, that the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is 42. And if you've never read the series, it's awesome. However, Adams makes the point that some suggestions about the meaning of life are incomprehensible to some people. So, is life random? Or does it have some sort of meaning? The scientific theory of evolution is based on the idea of random changes to DNA, which result in some individuals being better suited to the environment. Therefore, natural selection, the fact that these creatures survive better, means that these features stay. This means that any changes to species are based on chance and not on hidden meaning. Are humans also in this bracket? Could there be a God creating through chance? Some people believe that the purpose of their life is to make the world a better place. Consider the example of someone like Malala Yousafzai, who has committed her young life to campaigning for the human right of education, particularly for young girls, around the world. Malala's purpose in life, as you can see in the quote on your screen, is to change the world for the better through education. If you had to decide on one purpose for your life, what would it be? Some people take the scientific account of evolution to mean that human life has no purpose. It is merely existence without purpose. Others argue that the very fact humans are self-conscious means that this cannot be the case. Religions differ on the purpose of human life. Many religious people believe that the purpose of life is to live according to what they believe are God's laws. For example, most followers of Judaism, the purpose of life is to follow Torah teachings, and for Muslims, to follow the Quran. For Buddhists, however, who do not believe in a God, the purpose of life is to understand the Four Noble Truths and escape from the cycle of suffering in the world by following the Eightfold Path. Pause the video and look up the Four Noble Truths of Buddhism. There are some similarities between Jewish, Christian, and Muslim understandings of the meaning and purpose of life. They are largely based around the principle that humans were specially created by God, and the purpose of human life is to follow what God wants, in order to be with God ultimately. Buddhism has a different interpretation, and Buddhists believe that the purpose of life is to learn and understand the Four Noble Truths and to follow the Eightfold Path in order to escape the cycle of suffering. Some people, like the two quoted on your screen, argue that examining the meaning and purpose of life may limit our potential in living that meaning out. Most religious people would disagree with this, as would philosophers, stemming from the tradition attributed to Socrates, who is quoted as saying, "The unexamined life is not worth living." What do you think?